Hi, it's Bonnie with Just for the Food of It, and I want to try to make a chocolate souffle. Sounds fancy, doesn't it? I know. Well, let's try and see what we can do. Could be an epic fail, but let's give it a shot. I'm going off her notes and her recipe, Julia Child's recipe. So let's give it a shot. There's lots of ingredients, but I don't think it's too intimidating. I've kind of prepped everything already ahead of time, pretty much, so you can walk with me. So we need, first off, we need about a 6-7 inch baking dish, and it's a pretty heavy bottom, ceramic wise. And we're going to butter it and flour it just like you would a cake. Okay, now we're going to get the flour. We get plenty of flour on here. Over the trash. All right, so we have it buttered. Now we have to have the height. It's about 7 inches wide, but we need the height 7 inches as well. And to get that, since we don't have a souffle dish, we're going to use foil. And we're going to wrap it around like this. Okay, there we go. All right, so there we go. Now the ingredients for the filling is cornstarch, and we need to sift it so it's nice and smooth, which I've done that right here. And then we have 1.5 cups of milk, and we're going to heat the milk up and cook the cornstarch in it. Then we're going to add some sugar and some coffee. This is 3 tablespoons of coffee and 3 tablespoons of hot water, and 6 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate, which I haven't melted yet, but that's the next step that we're going to do. And we're going to have 5 egg yolks and 7 egg whites, and that is a step that we have to do as well. So then we're going to mix part of the egg yolks, or sorry, the egg whites into it, and then once we get it incorporated, then we'll add the rest of it, and it's going to cook for about an hour. So let's go over here and we will heat up our chocolate. I have the oven already on, and I'm making a double boiler since I don't have one. It's a pan of hot water and a bowl just touching the water, and that will be our double boiler. And I've already heated this up once, so we're about ready to do it again. Then I have my milk and my egg yolks and my egg whites. We also have cream of tartar, and what else do we have? Salt, and I think salt and sugar. So we are going to be doing a dinner, and it's going to be French themed, specifically Julia Child. So we're going to give that a try. It'll be fun. We're going to just entertain. It'll be a lot of fun. I think our water's just about ready, so we're going to put the milk in there. I mean, the chocolate in there. We're just going to let it sit, and we'll start moving it around. And this was airy, semi-sweet. It's already warming up a little bit. Let that sit just a minute. So I was going to try to use a carton of egg whites itself, but I just happened to be reading the box, and it says because it's pasteurized that it won't whip. So there's a tip for you. Don't try to use a container of egg whites. because if you want to whip something, it's not going to whip. I didn't know that, and I just kind of happened on it. It was interesting. My husband tried to whip it he was making something, and it didn't whip for him. But we didn't think about it. You just figure egg whites are egg whites. See the water starting to boil, so I'm going to turn it down because we don't want it to splash out. It's melting slowly, which is fine. We don't want to, I don't like to do it in the microwave. I feel like it overcooks it and it just turns real hard. I think it's slower, but I feel like it's safer. So we're just going to kind of get all of our components ready. This is 6 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. And you don't want to get the chocolate chips like what you would put in a cookie, because that has so much wax in them it wouldn't be good, and it wouldn't melt right either. Okay, so we're going to call that good. You can see it there, nice and smooth. And leave that there. And then we're going to move on to our next component. We have to make the filling, which is cornstarch, milk, the granulated sugar, and 3 tablespoons of butter, which I did not get butter out. All right, so now we're going to do our souffle filling. So we need cornstarch, which is 1/3 of a cup sifted, and 1.5 cups milk. So we're going to pour our milk in here and our cornstarch. Let me get this on. Now I'm going to add our cornstarch in. We'll mix it together. Mix, mix, mix. Add our milk. Okay. Let that start thickening up, then we're going to add the sugar. And it is 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. And then we'll add our butter. So it's heating up. I've got it on a medium-low heat. I don't want to burn it. So I've added this sugar. What else? And then we're going to add our melted chocolate and our instant coffee. And then when this cools down, we're going to start adding our egg yolks. And turn this up just a little bit. Make sure our chocolate is still good to go. Yep. I'm going to kind of be multitasking a little bit, I think. This is a technical one. Alright. Stir, stir, stir. I don't want it to burn. I think it's starting to get some body now. I would think it'd be pretty thick with all that cornstarch. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we're going to add our butter. There we go. Now it's thick. So now it's thick. Okay, turn that off. We're going to add our butter. That stuff in there. Stir that in real good. And we're going to add our chocolate and our coffee. So that's what it looks like there. I need to get a hot pad out here. It's gonna work pretty good, I think. Alright, since I'm left-handed, I'm going to be in your way. So we're just going to add the chocolate. Get it all in there. It's getting hot too, gotta hurry. Ooh. And our coffee. I'll mix it real good. It's really thick now. We still got our eggs to get in here. So we're gonna let this cool down. Make sure we got everything mixed in. I think we got it all mixed in now. I'm gonna set it over here so it'll cool. We don't want to scramble our eggs. Let that sit right there for a minute. We'll get rid of this. And I think that we will go ahead and beat our egg whites. We need 7 egg whites, so I need 2 more eggs. So we'll do our yolk in this one and put our egg whites in this one. Hopefully, won't mess it up. Now this will go in with these, and we are going to beat those boogers. Alright, I put that mixture in the refrigerator because it's still pretty warm. But we need to add our eggs into it. In the meantime, I'm going to use my hand mixer, and we're going to beat the egg whites. Make sure it's getting clean. Pour these in here. So we have our egg whites. We need to plug up. Okay, there's our Soufflé. We're going to add our sugar, 1.5 teaspoons. And I just remembered that instead of using granulated sugar, I should use powdered sugar. It would dissolve faster. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator real quick and see if our chocolate is ready. All right, let's check our chocolate so we can get our eggs in here. All right, I think it's warm, but it's not hot. So I'm going to start mixing them in a little bit at a time. Hopefully. Let me get the do the rest of that. Okay. We're going to need a bigger bowl. Okay, we're getting ready to fold in the egg whites. We're getting close, guys. The egg whites now. I'm gonna fold these in a little at a time. Hopefully, I'll do third. Now, folding is not mixing. You're literally doing what it's telling you. You're going down and you're turning over. You go down and turn over. And you just keep repeating the process. You want to keep as much air in there that you just put in those egg whites as you can. Because that is the souffle part. Keeps it airy. We're just going to turn it. You don't want it mixed like completely, but you don't want to see a lot of white either. You see how I'm doing that? Okay, so that's the rest of it. I'll slide on out there. There we go. All right. And then it's about ready to go into the oven, just as soon as we get this mixed in. The chocolate and the coffee smell really good. Chocolate and coffee are great together as far as baking with it. It really enhances the chocolate. But you can still see quite a bit of white. We don't want all that white in there. I think I'm happy with that. All right, now we're getting ready for the big part, guys. All right. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Are you at a stopping point? Okay.
Oh, I can help you.
I just need you to help me pour this. You can hold it? Great. Ooh-wee. Going to the top. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. There it is. And hopefully it'll rise at least to this or above. So now it has to go into the oven for, where'd you go? There you go. I think 55 minutes. 55 minutes at 375. So let me check the temperature of the oven and make sure it's where it needs to be. Not quite. If it goes in the oven, we can't open the door. All right, so I'll give that a second to catch up to speed. So we had a lot of things that went into this and kind of a messy kitchen. That's okay. It's just part of cooking. It's taken us at least 30 minutes to put it together, and it'll take an hour to cook, bake, and once it's done, you serve it immediately. You can do it with whipped cream, and I'll probably whip some while it's baking. So we're going to give this a shot. Let me see, make sure this is where it needs to be. It's getting there. I don't know. My oven's been kind of finicky, and I don't need it to be finicky right now. No. Hopefully it'll fit right there. Yes. All right, 55 minutes, and we'll see how it turns out. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, we can see it. minutes left. Don't open the door. All right, it's almost ready to get out of the oven. So excited. Alexa, how many minutes left on the timer?
You have 10 seconds left on your 55-minute timer.
10 seconds. I'm excited. It's a long 10 seconds. Ah. Okay, we're ready. Alexa, stop. Ooh. Oh my goodness. It's jiggly. Okay, guys. Here it is. All right, let's take it apart. It's gonna be hot. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Now we're gonna serve it. Okay. There it is. Let's get it served. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Ooh. All right. Here it is.
Cream on it.
Boy, it's fluffy. I wouldn't put it on, I'd put it next to it. Here, somebody. Okay. It's deflating. I'm trying. Oh, watch out, Kendall. It's hot. You want it all?
I'm gonna burn my mouth on this.
Don't burn your mouth. Okay. Okay, that's everybody's. Oh, I forgot me. All right.
What about you?
Yeah, what about me? Okay. Did anybody taste it yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir.
Just getting some for me.
I can taste that coffee. That's freaking delicious.
Ooh,
Serving it's
that's
not
plenty.
so pretty.
I know, it's not pretty. That's good. That's good.
So
That's good.
It falls apart when you serve it.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah. That's good.
And
Okay,
my
here we
milk in
go.
the freezer for 15 minutes. Oh,
There you go.
More.
Perfect. Thank you. No. All right. I'm going to try a chocolate souffle. Smell it. It smells amazing. Don't burn your mouth. It's like eating air.
Yeah.
So light. This is amazing, guys.
It's so heavy.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's a chocolate souffle. It looked like it was a success. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's keep cooking. That's for the food of it. Bye.